The rosters are set in Peterborough. We've got a brand new stadium full of fans and a lot of excitement. But how will this young team fare in the League One season and the English Cup grind that stands ahead of them? Is talent and potential going to be enough, or will their lack of experience be their undoing? Find out now on episode 1 of Peterborough United Rising to New Heights here at Total FIFA Career Mode. Welcome back to Peterborough United Rising to New Heights, presented by Total FIFA Career Mode. This is the official kickoff. This is episode 1. You probably saw episode 0, so you know who's on this team and what we're trying to do. So we're going to get right into some game action here in just a second. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for me if you don't already. Follow us on Twitter at TotalFIFACM. When you're playing in the English football pyramid, there are no down months. There is no slow time. So you can see right out of the gate in August, we've got a league game every Saturday, we've got a midweek league game, and we've got a cup game. So there's 7 matches in the month. There's no time to waste, and we're going to get through about half of them here today in this episode. You can always see what we've got coming up and where to fast forward to if you want to skip around. If nothing else, make sure to watch our Game of the Week in each episode, as we show highlights of all of our games and then focus in on one key match that really has an impact on the season. So let's get right into this first game with Fleetwood Town as we kick off League One action here at Peterborough United, Rising to New Heights. We're starting off the League One season at home in brand spanking new Boddington's Park, 57,000 strong. Showing up, there's no COVID in FIFA. We're going to rock the 3-4-2-1 to get us started. You know this formation from our Werder Bremen series last year. Right out of the gate, early in, second minute, on the attack, trying to fire off a shot. Thomas lets one fly. Looks like a bad shot, but I believe it got deflected. We're going to get a corner. Did it? He turns, pivots, and there it is, deflected off an elbow. Off an elbow. Should be a PK, but I've got the handballs off. I played a few games early on with them on. It was a joke. It was far too random, so they're staying off. On the corner here, into Bella-Kotchap, the defender who buries it in the back of the net. Armel Bella-Kotchap, we did not acquire him to score goals, but he gets on the scoreboard first for Peterborough. And let's see, off the deflection, he's in there to provide height, on a corner, but we tend to go short, and that is not where my money would have been for the first goal of the season, but I'm damn glad to see it as we take an early 1-0 lead. 25th minute, Fleetwood now on the attack, up ahead to Duffy. Oh, and he buries it past Bazunu. Just beats him near post, and not a great effort to try and stop it, but it was pretty point blank there, so there wasn't a whole lot he could do. So we head into the half 1-1. We pick it up early in the second half here. Fleetwood Town once again on the attack. Defense has been alright so far, but a little breakaway here, and they bury one in the back of the net. But it looks like, it's just going to be offsides, and take a look at it. Just a knee or a hand there is just barely offside, so we get away with one. But, they've had a few chances like that so far. We can't give up too many opportunities there. Coming back on the break the other way, Johan Hove trying to set something up. Pivots, looks to the middle. There's Giles fumbling around. Thomas back to Hamilton, to Giles. He turns. Oh, and he slides one through. Harvey Giles, his first career goal. Playing up top as the young striker. And the touch and the finesse, not a lot on this. But the keeper was expecting more, probably expecting it to get in the air a little. And Giles just slides it through to give Peterborough United a 2-1 lead and his first career goal and first of many to come. few minutes later, back on defense, trying to fend off a corner from Fleetwood as they kick it around in the box, turn and fire. Oh, and what a perfect goal to tie this match at 2-2. From that distance, it took a perfect shot in a perfect location, and it looks like that's exactly what it was. Bazunu had that side of the goal covered, and look at this shot. With good pace in the top left corner, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. Virgil's frustrated, but there's really, if you're going to put that shot on goal, there's nothing we can do to stop it. About 5 minutes later, on the break again, trying to take the lead. Oh, and a great save to preserve the tie. Keep it at 2-2. That's a breakaway. That had a better chance of going in than the last goal. But it does give them a corner. We're in the same situation we were just in, and they're building again here. They're gonna go short, try and build something. Back over to the middle. This is dangerous. This is where we just were. Just gave up a goal. Madden shoots. Oh, and he's just wide. Just wide. That was almost deja vu from the goal we just gave up. But it's just wide, and the defense is able to prevail. Now Giles got a little bit of a nick somewhere in there, so we're going to take him off. And hopefully it's not something too long term, but he did get a little dinged up. Bringing a little defense for offense and put Ricky J. Jones up at the striker position as we try to hold off about 20 more minutes of football here, trying to play some defense. Oh, and they take the lead. Fleetwood beats Arbel Bella-Kotchup and buries into the goal. A 3-2 lead late in the second half, as you see, just beats the defender and gets his foot on the ball and has plenty of room to work with. He's got a half a goal to work with there at that point. Once he got by the defense, Bazunu had no chance. So we are running out of time to get some points out of this game. Down 3-2, under 20 minutes remaining. Taylor over the middle to Ricky J. Jones, who's now playing striker, uses that pace, beats his man, turns, fires, and he finds the back of the net. Ricky J. Jones with his first goal of the season, moving from right mid up to striker, using that speed for which he is known. But the finish is what gets it done, and Ricky J. Jones with the late goal to equalize it as we finalize a 3-3 draw against Fleetwood Town. Right into game 2, we are going on the road to Doncaster. And, road games are going to be tough, but, we've got to get some points here, and preferably 3 points since we had a somewhat disappointing draw to start the season. Remember, we've got to win the league to keep the bosses happy, so we can't have too many draws. I'm going to go with a 3-5-2. I want Giles and Jones up front. Giles did just pick up a little nick last game, that's why he had to come out, but it was nothing serious. He's back in the lineup. We're going with 2 up top. As you see, Thomas early and Giles paying off. His second goal in as many games, getting the early start and giving us a nice 1-0 lead. You see Thomas breaking ahead in that attacking mid position, and Giles just picking it out of thin air. Karate Kid style. Amazing body control for the big fella. Remember, he's like 6'6", so he's a big dude. An early 1-0 lead. He's got 2 goals in as many games. But it's nice having those 2 guys up top, as you see Doncaster on the attack, and a nice bit of defense from Sturgio, our best defender, and then a nice save at the end there. They're going to get a corner out of this, but some nice defense there. It's nice having the 2 up top. They can play off of one another. Giles has the size and a little more finishing power. Jones has the speed and some dribbling, so it really they play nicely. As you see, another nice save by Bazunu, and we got to get this thing cleared. And up ahead now, we got a little bit of a counterattack going. Giles up ahead to Jones, and you're not going to catch Ricky J. Jones even with the ball at his feet. He's the fastest guy on the pitch one-on-one with the keeper, and he buries it. There was no doubt you were not going to catch Ricky J. Jones with a head of steam. He's so good he can walk right through the back of the net in celebration. Look at this, pulling away with that 92 pace, and then the finishing, which is where he's got some work to do, but in this case, finishes strong, beats the keeper far side, and gives Peterborough United a 2-0 lead here in the first half. Just what we need coming out of the gate. Into the second half, trying to really put the nail in the coffin here. Up ahead to Thomas, to Giles, he's got a man, he's got cutting, Ricky Jade Jones. Ricky Jade with the brace. Second of the day for Ricky Jade Jones, and you see what I was talking about earlier, the way they play off of each other. Giles setting up the cutting Jones, and once Jones has a head of steam, you're not going to catch him. And he's got enough goal there to finish it, and we've got a comfortable 3-0 lead midway through the second half. And this is the kind of offense we hope to see from this team. We should not have a problem scoring goals this season. 70th minute, 20 minutes left in the game. Doncaster on the attack, and little move, little shimmy there, beats the defender, and we're not going to get the clean sheet. You didn't think we were going to. FIFA was never going to let a clean sheet get by, right? Good to see that hasn't changed from FIFA 20 to 21. Not a bad goal. Some tough defending there. Makes a nice move. That's not very good defending. That was just walking by. But, we weren't going to get away with a clean sheet. It's 3-1. 14 minutes left. No harm, no foul. On the attack again. Same kind of setup. A nice pass. Defender's in the way, splits the difference, and an impressive shot. And now we've got a little something to worry about. Shot from the top of the box. He really split the defenders. You had two guys standing around looking at each other. No help from the midfield in support. That's a major problem in FIFA 21. You'll see more about that as we do these videos. But now we've got a 3-2 ball game on our hands, and there's enough time left that I'm a little bit concerned. Into stoppage time. Clock winding down, up ahead, turns, fires, save off the post. We got lucky. Off the post and corralled by the keeper, and now we've just got to run out this last minute and a half or so. Trying to get possession back, can't do it. Doncaster trying to come up with one more attack here. Under a minute to go in stoppage time, up ahead, and you've got to be kidding me. An early fuck you on the season from FIFA. Are you shitting me with this goal? Up 3 with 20 minutes left to play in the game. We give up 3 goals. 3 goals in 20 minutes plus stoppage time for a devastating loss. Or a devastating draw. It feels like a loss, my God. Those are the points you give back and you just feel like you took a loss. And now we've got to try and regroup for a Carabao Cup game, and this is, these are knockouts. So we've got to really regroup here. No problems on offense here. We've got some issues on defense, and we did make an acquisition in between games. We were able to sign Niall Umurov from Spartak Moscow. He's a 20-year-old central defender, defending midfielder, and he easily becomes our best midfielder right now, and he's got some good growth potential at just 20 years old. So we're hoping he can shore up the defense that's allowed 6 goals early on. And here he is, not expected to contribute on the offensive side, but there he is, Umurov, immediately paying dividends, making a great run to goal to give us an early 1-0 lead. He's playing in the pivot in the 3-4-2-1, one of our double pivots back there, but we do have one of them set to join the offense, and he's in that role. And this is not what we acquired him for, but hey, all hands on deck scoring goals, right? We're going to need it with the way our defense is. So getting off on a great starting foot for this team, and we get another early lead, but how long are we going to be able to hold it? So we'll see. Ricky J. Jones out wide, up ahead to Kaminsky, on the break, looking for a man, looking for a guy, finds Giles, just barely stops short, gets it away from the keeper, and then the defender slides in and knocks it out of bounds. So we are going to get a corner out of this, but a good opportunity, not able to capitalize. Coming into Giles, looking back towards the middle, over to Jones, back out to Ricci, looking for a man, trying to reset, up ahead to Giles. Was he offsides? No, he wasn't. Follows up his own shot, and it's a goal! Harvey Giles is 3 for freaking 3. 3 games in his career, he finds the net 3 times. Look at him stay with the shot after a nice save from the keeper. Really just incredible athleticism for a guy his size, and he is going to be such a stud up top, giving us a 2-0 lead over Sheffield Wednesday, the Championship League side. A tough matchup in this Carabao Cup first round draw. We're going to try and fend them off. We cannot rest on our laurels. As you see him on the attack there. Oh, and a nice goal. I can't complain about that one. That's just a team being better than us. Sheffield Wednesday with the good team goal all around. A nice finish. And we're going to be still up 2-1, but this is why we can't take the foot off the pedal, because our defense is just not good enough yet. And we're going to just have to outscore them. That's how it's going to be. Because you know they're coming again. This is FIFA, and they're a good team. Into the second half, still up 2-1. Trying to clear the ball, always a challenge. There's been a lot of pressing early on. We've had a lot of trouble with this. You can see not a lot of room to move. My guys are just standing still like a bunch of assholes. Not moving. Nobody coming to the ball. You finally make a bad pass. Turnover in your own zone. Trying to defend it, but you know where the momentum is, and you can see this coming a mile away. You knew this was going to be a goal the minute you turn it over. It's a goofy kind of save. He dives the wrong way. That looks like dog shit. But you knew this was going to be a goal the minute you turn this over. You know where this is going to go. So 2-2 into the second half. We got a draw on our hands at the moment. These games do go to a shootout if they're tied at the end. This is the knockout stage. This is the Carabao Cup. So, we're going for a goal here, but even a draw gives us some life. Not that we want to be in a shootout by any stretch. As you see Thomas up ahead, and he buries one. Tony Thomas playing in that cam spot. Buries a goal to put us up 3-2, and that's the goal we needed to get the lead back. You see a nice little run up ahead, and he finds that left foot on the left side of the goal. A nice finish from the youngster. He's our other youth academy player who's joined us alongside Giles, and boy are they making all the difference in the world early on. Tony Thomas rocking the man bun with authority. You can do that if you're going to bury these goals. Trying to hold off 3-2. I don't have a good feeling. How could I have a good feeling with this defense? Up ahead. Nice stop, trying to pass it back. Oh, it's going to be an own goal. We got caught in our own 6-yard box, trying to get cute. Too much pressure on, unable to clear. Oh, that's just a devastating goal right through his hands. Another non-handball. That's okay. But a really just a clunky goal that did not need to happen. And so we've got a tie ball game as stoppage time comes to an end. We're trying to get one last run at it here. Ricky Jade coming up on the wing, trying to make something happen, but kind of a last-ditch effort. And it looks like we are going to go to a shootout here in the Carabao Cup. Yes, we sure are. And this is, hey, game of the week, folks. You want some drama? We got some drama. We don't get a lot of shootouts here. Certainly don't get them in League One. So we are going into a shootout. Another 3-3 game in regulation. Far too much goal scoring going on here. First shot. Bazunu with the save, although I'm not sure he got a hand on it. Ricky J. Jones up next. Taking the leadoff spot, going to that lower left corner. Let's see if he can finish. We need to get off to a good start. Oh, he hits the post. Oh, that's devastating. No goals thus far. Oh, a little deke and a lob shot. We're down 1-0. Umirov, who already has a goal, stepping up. He's a bit of a veteran on this team at just age 20. We do the youth movement. Let's see if he can get something behind this. Oh, a nice save by the keeper. And now we're in trouble. Down 1-0. Ooh, a nice save on a terrible shot. That was basically right down the middle. Chance to get us back to even. Kaminsky lining one up, going for that right side. And he's, oh, another save. Their keeper's guess is right again. We are in trouble. Oh, a nice save by Bazunu. gives us a chance. We've got to capitalize on one of these. Here he is, Harvey Giles. We've got to capitalize. Oh, and he buries it, ties it up. 1-1 going into the final shots. Here we go. Can we get a save? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And it all comes down to Tony Thomas, who scored the third goal in regulation to give us a lead that we could not hold. Can he give us one that we will hold? Upper right-hand corner, and there it is. Tony Thomas for the win. And Peterborough United advances in the Carabao Cup, upsetting Sheffield Wednesday in a shootout, coming down to the final kick, and Tony Thomas delivers for the pink and black. What a great win. It could have been better. It could have been better in regulation, but we will take it. We will take wins any way we can get it. 3-3 going into penalty kicks, and we're able to outlast and get the win, and we advance. Whew, what an early start to this season. We are, there's a lot of excitement, there's a lot of goals. We're sitting in the middle of the table with 2 draws to be expected. Got to get a win. Basically we got 3 draws. We're not going to get too many shootouts here to try and overcome, this defense. But, we're scoring. We got to find a way to stop some goals if we're going to go out and, we got to get a promotion, and the board wants us to win the league. So we've got to figure out a way to keep scoring and not give up as many. So that's going to do it here for episode 1 of Peterborough United Rising to New Heights. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for me on the way out the door, and follow us on Twitter at TotalFIFACM. Thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you next week here on Total FIFA Career Mode.